Hi guys, tonight I'm going to show you how to apply Colorshift Pearl Pigments from Didspade.com. They come in little 5-gram bags. They're about $5.80 per bag. All you need is the 5-gram ones. A little bit does go a long way. These guys are actually fantastic. Their shipping is super fast. Their customer service is fantastic, and their product is absolutely amazing. I have multiple colors from them. Anytime you're using these, I do highly recommend a black base, because most of the time these pigments come white, and the only time you'll be able to see them is on a black base. I have used the only spray paint I ever use is Rust-Oleum Paint and Primer 2X. I find the coverage is much better, and it doesn't run as well, run as much. So what we're actually going to do is that I've actually measured out equal parts of epoxy. When using these pigments, you want to make sure you actually use quite a bit of epoxy, or else it won't set right. So measure out epoxy. Anytime you're using epoxy, make sure that you are using equal parts, and you mix it all the way through, or else your cup will not dry right, and it'll be tacky in some spots. You'll get fish eyes. So always make sure you mix equal parts. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to take your epoxy, you're going to take your powders from Didspade, and you're actually just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. You really don't need a lot. This particular color is called Riddler. It's a color shift between greens, purples, and blues, it says. Like I said, you just want to sprinkle in there just enough to pretty much kind of cause your epoxy to get cloudy with the pigment color. Like I said, these are white pigments, so you're really not going to see anything until you put it over a black base. So it'll look funky in the cup, but once you put, or in the epoxy, but once you put it on the cup, it turns out fantastic. Again, make sure you stir everything and mix everything as well as possible. Scrape the sides of your cup, scrape the bottom. You don't want any parts to go unmixed. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and apply it to our cup. Didspade.com is actually made for, these pigments are actually made for auto paint, for car paint, but I found you can mix them in epoxy, and you'll get the same effects. They work fantastic. I find it much easier and much cheaper than using glitter, or some people have used the chameleon paints that they find at AutoZone and stuff like that. Those cans usually run about $20 a piece. Like I said, these only cost about $5.80 per 5-gram bag. And they do run specials and stuff like that. You can also find their colors on Amazon as well. They're a little bit more expensive on Amazon, and they charge you a little bit more for shipping. But like I said, with this product, I really can't argue. Like I said, you want to, like I said, this is one of the reasons why you want to make sure you have enough epoxy, because if you don't, it won't cover the cup properly. You'll get some black spots and stuff like that, and it'll look streaky. So like I said, you always want to make sure you use enough epoxy when using these. Because like glitter, these pigment powders do seem to absorb a little bit of the epoxy, so. So now that we got a good coat on there, glove off. Alright, now I'm going to take my heat gun. My heat gun I actually got at Amazon.com. I paid about $11 and some cents for it. Some people finding them at Harbor Freight with their coupon, they come out to $8.99. Mine doesn't adjust or anything like that. It's a mini heat gun. It only gets up to about 390 degrees. There's no fussing with it or anything like that. Just turn it on and go. And there you have it. This is the Riddler cup. Like I said, does blues, greens, and purples. Changes colors as you shift around. Like I said, just make sure you use a little bit extra epoxy than you're normally working with. You don't want to use a thin coat or else it will come out streaky. A little bit of powder goes a long way, so like I said, you still have a ton to go for more cups. Once this is set, all you have to do is pretty much, it's good to go because you are mixing in an epoxy. You don't have to do another coat unless you're doing a decal or something on there. Again, that's personal preference as far as the look you're going through for with the cup. But other than that, like I said, these are super straightforward and everything like that. I like these because you get the cool effects on them, and you also get a shimmer on there without having to deal with glitter. I really don't like messing with glitter too much, so I get this all-in-one kind of step going on. These are some of the other cups I have done in these. Like I said, you get the sparkle on there without having to mess with it too much. This particular one is called, this one is CX13 is the color on this one. This one's called Riddler, it's on my cup right now. This one is called, that one is Dynasty. I also have colors. This one is called Paris. Like I said, you can get a wide range of different colors and stuff like that. So, like I said, I highly recommend these guys. It's Didspade.com. It is Didspade.com. I usually stick with the Colorshift Pearl Pigments and the Metal Flakes. The Metal Flakes, they do come in a variety of different sizes, just like glitter does. This one's called Party Crasher. You need to pay attention when you're purchasing them because, I can't even find the cup, because some of these actually have numbers on them. You'll see these little numbers, like this one says 0.015. That's about as equivalent to as regular glitter as far as the size of it. 0.008 equals about a ultrafine glitter, and 0.025 equals a shredded, chunky shredded look. Most of these metal flakes you can actually, the metal flake ones you can actually get for about $1 to $2. So it's awesome. Like I said, you just mix them straight into the epoxy and you get these cool color effects and looks to them. Super simple, easy, nothing crazy going on. Like I said, these guys are fantastic. Great customer service, great product, fast shipping, and I hope you guys like them as much as I do. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great night and happy crafting.